what I was saying is that you are moving from one generation, second generation, third generations. We are moving from the cellular towards the analog, towards the digital, towards the virtual, and virtual to personalization. This is what industry 1.0, we can say 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, and 5.0. That means here, whenever we are having something new, at that time, in the beginning case, we are working with the manual things. Everything was manual. That is called mechanization. Then technology advances and electrification has been added into that. This is Industry 2.0 around 1870. And then when we entered into the third Industry 3.0, where we are doing the automation, where PLCs, machines were working. At that time, we were not there, but our old people will work on that from the personalization manual to automation to the logics. And then the fourth era came as a digitalization era. From where we have started to send the pictures, MMS, and all these things we are starting. This is what the integration of the IoT and all these things. Now, whenever the IoT word came, at that time, processor also came, internet also came, PLCs also were available there, ICT was also available there, and then the 5G has taken over all these things. And right now, 6G and 5G combination, because there is a drastic variation in the infrastructure requirements. Thousands of users may be connected in the 6G once at a time at the reliability of thousands, or at the reliability of or at the latency of zero point 0.1 milliseconds. This latency requirement goes on reducing, infrastructure requirement goes on increasing, and definitely India is taking. Reliance Jio has already implemented this 5G test bed right now, and many IITs are working on this test bed. It's already available there. So in near future, you will get the mobile phones of the same. We can connect for that. And one thing I want to add into this is the human machine communications. That is called a personalization. That is cyber physical systems, where whatever Debnath said, that we are talking something about the security purposes, we are talking something about the another things. So right now it's the era of working with the machine together, and for that definitely speed matters. So in one line I can say seamless combination of embedded intelligence, then the ubiquitous networks, which has a better connectivity, which has the deep analytical insights, creates unique and disruptive values, which are most important in the development of 5G. Because if you talk something about the 6G, then in that case, we are always moving towards the imagination. We have to think, I want to do this thing. Just like I am in an aeroplane, but I want to see something at the bottom. Can I see that? Can I connect that? This is what my imagination is. Everything is possible, but definitely the first component we need to think is the infrastructure. And infrastructure is not only related with that, but it is again related with the cost factor also, which plays important role. Then service providers, how we can work on that. Whether you are providing the services person to person, whether you are providing services from the service provider to service provider, then what is the downline for that? That needs to be taken care, because supply chain management is one of the key elements in the integration of all the technologies together and working together. So if you want to get the speed, if you want to get the values, if you want to get the capacities, if you want to get all things are required for the 5G implementations. Because definitely 5G is giving many more applications. Just I said, you name it and you will have it. So accordingly, 5G is currently important, but at the same time, we are talking about only the advantages. We must talk something about the disadvantages also.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we only talk about the advantages of 5G, but at the same time, if 5G has advantages, then definitely it has the disadvantages too. So
Wait. Are you worried about your project, training, dissertation, internship? Don't think too much, because Nanoscience and Technology Consortium, in short NSTC, is giving you a golden opportunity to do the same tasks. NSTC also conducts workshops on amazing topics. So if you want to register in the workshop, the registration link is given in the description box below, or you may go to the website www.nanoschool.in, where you can easily enroll in the workshops. So just check it out right now.
what will you say about the disadvantages of 5G?
See, the first thing is that as the technology grows, the radiation goes on increasing. The most important part. And daily we are listening from the news. We are looking to the news that because of the brain tumorage, because of the heart attack, all things are happening. Why we are doing? Just I am taking this mobile phone. I am keeping mobile phone in my pocket, and the radiations happening because there are so many sensors available inside the phones.
Exactly.
We are working on the multi database. We are working on the multi data rates. And in this multi data rates, there are always emissions happening. So the most disadvantage is the radiations happening from the MIMOs that is to be implemented into this. Multi antennas are available in the mobile phones. And because of that, there are so many mental diseases are also happening. This is the first case. Second thing is that you are more habitual about this all. Instead of using the technology for the betterment, we are using the technology for the disruption. Definitely, we want many more things. So I can say that the technology supports in the 70% positive, same way 30 to 40% negative also. And we are just talking about the speed of technology day by day. Now, even though you might have seen that if child is not getting food at that time, her or his mom is giving mobile phone by playing the games. It was addict to them. Previously, what were happening? Yes, you take this food, get it, good food, quality food, everything. Means to survive ourselves, what food we require, that is coming by the technology. So mentally, what I want to say is that whenever we are talking something about the disadvantage, at that time, during the disadvantages part, we must think about our human lives also. And that means the most important critical parameter. This can be one parameter. There are so many parameters, advantages, disadvantages. Yesterday only I was listening about the news, social media news. But in that news also, due to the MMS or due to the some picture clips, someone has lost life. This is the disadvantage. Previously, whenever as the Debnath said, Dr. Debnath said, it was SMS in one generation, it was okay. In second generation, we move towards the MMS. In third generation, we move towards the pictures. In fourth generation, we are downloading complete pictures as a IoT internet. And now in the fifth generation, what will happen? Can't imagine. So definitely one parameter we must think life is precious, use of technology is important, but to a limited rules.
Absolutely. Now I would like to invite Dr. Bhattacharya to say something about the disadvantages of 5G.
So I will always think from technological point of view. So regarding health, mental situation, all this medical term I don't understand much. And 5G implemented as per the standard of the network. So I don't want to discuss much on this. Even we have many discussion in Times of India also it came the use of mobile system, mobile device also, with us carrying what are the different disadvantages, cancer as this, that's so many things that are not, still we are using, everybody using. So my mother also using. Anyway, so broadly, I can say it will be more what I understand. That is, it will increase the risk of hacking, thus impairing the cyber security. So, moreover, lack of encryption during the connection process also makes the devices using 5G technology an easier target for the cyber attack and data theft. So that is, I understand. Normally, 5G is used across three main types of connected services technically. That is, including mobile broadband, enhanced mobile broadband, and note the term mission critical communications and the massive IoT. So definitely the security issues will come. That is the main disadvantage of the 5G and beyond of that. So more security needed. Definitely people will work on that, and more cyber crime also will come through 5G. That is obvious. They also have some thinking on that. The standard also explained that in their white paper. So this is the main disadvantage what as per my understanding.
All right. So we
Surely,
have,
Karuna, just one thing.
yes,
Surely, whatever Dr. Devnath said is correct, even though it has been implemented by the standards. But standards can be devised time to time, can be moderated time to time, depending upon the surveys. According to standard, without the permissions, we cannot implement that. We cannot sell it out in the market, every product. But this is not recorded anywhere. Someone should record this. Someone should get the actual physical conditions to be happening. The actual survey needs to be. So accordingly, standards are modified. That is why we are going from 802.11 to so many standards ahead. LT, WCDA, or whatever standards we are using. 4G, IMP, so many standards, IMT standards are available. 3GPP is there again. So I am now going about the standards. Just I was talking something about what the common man feed or must feed. Usage is important, definitely, but usage can be limited for the survival purpose. Yes, this is what I want to
Yes.
communicate.
So one more technical thing I'll add, the disadvantage. That is, it is also a part of research. I am always focusing on those parts. So it will waste your more battery power. So the power of the battery or the battery technology also has to be enhanced. That is also another technical disadvantage. I am always concentrating on technical disadvantages and what are the improvement is required with the allied industries. That I'm thinking. Right.
100%, 100%.
Okay.
Without battery, we cannot. In this current world, three things are important. First thing is internet. Second thing is power, and third thing, because without power, we cannot communicate. And media of communication. Without battery, you cannot operate. Without internet, you cannot connect. And if you are not connected, you are not able to communicate. So anywhere, these three things are always required. Power is most important. Without power, we cannot run. Without internet, we cannot connect. So these are the important things, definitely. And talking something about the research, if you take a small part, you will have a n number of solutions. You will have n number of problems. And that integrating together is the work of industry right now doing. That is what doing industry 5.0.
Yes, absolutely. So, as we have the shortage of time, so I will have to stop over here. Thank you very, very much, Dr. Mantri and Dr. Bhattacharya, for sharing your valuable points. And seriously, we will have more discussions with you people. And thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And for these
Thank you,
times,
Corona. Thank you, Corona, for giving the opportunity for us to talk with you. At the same time, a topic is very big, but discussion is very
absolutely,
short.
yeah,
It's
as we
only
have
a
got
just glimpse.
time. Yes.
It's just only a glimpse. So you can think about this. We can have a discussion also. So thank you very
Definitely,
much for the
definitely,
inviting.
Dr. Mantri. We will be having more discussions with you in the future and with Dr. Bhattacharya too in the future. So thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful session. I hope people have liked this video. And for these type of interesting, informative, educational videos, subscribe to the channel Knowledge Star and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the links shown on the screen to stay connected.